My name is Anna Eleanor Fierst, and I'm named after my great-grandmother, Eleanor Roosevelt. She was very aware, back in the 1930s, during her tenure here as a First Lady, of the many problems of Washington, D.C. residents, and she testified in front of Congress about the problems of low-income housing here in D.C. As a child in 1964, my family and I moved to a D.C. neighborhood where my mother promptly became a librarian in D.C. public school, and she also enrolled us in D.C. schools as well. We almost immediately became absorbed in the fabric of our community and engaged in civic activities. It isn't so much when you live here, the big federal buildings and the grand spaces, although you are part of that too. You really are engaged, much as any other citizen in any other city, in the civic fabric of this particular city, Washington, D.C. We worked to improve our neighborhoods, but we were always hampered by Congress. We are still hampered by Congress. Now in 2020, D.C. residents are still struggling with this lack of control. My great-grandmother, Eleanor, saw the effects of this status, and I know what she'd say about the current situation. Mrs. Roosevelt fought on Capitol Hill on behalf of residents who didn't have a voice, and their needs went unanswered, and their needs are still unanswered. As she would point out today, it is a basic principle of a healthy democracy that all Americans have an equal voice with a voting representative in Congress, period.